Welcome back, everyone, back to another video. Today, episode 5 of your Under 26 challenge. As today, we have some very upsetting news. As in the last video, I accidentally clicked and simulated over the fucking draft, which really fucking sucks. It unbelievably sucks fucking ass, man. I don't know how much I'm paying right now. But oh my god, did that ever suck that we just lost majority of the picks, and stuff that I wanted to do is now gone into a couple shitty fucking players that don't even know who I drafted because I accidentally simulated and then forgot about this a couple days ago. Ah, well, fucking A. Well, so the players that we did draft, I'm pretty sure was Scuderi. I'm pretty sure is brand fucking new. No, we drafted him last year. Anyways, we got this guy, Zachary Lehirix. We got him this year. I don't know who else we got in this year's draft as well. Calvin Stevenson, medium top 6. And that's really it. It sucks that we lost a year of drafting because I accidentally misclicked. So the plan of going all in might not be the plan anymore. The plan that might have worked is I don't think it's going to work anymore. And it really sucks because I really did want to go all in for you guys. I really did. I wanted to go all in. I wanted to just fucking throw this team and win that cup right off the get-go. But here comes to tell me that, nope, that's not the fucking case, that I'm just going to be kicked right in the fucking balls and getting it screwed over here a bit. But it is what it is. But this year, we're going to try to build off the success we had last year and just kind of build it off from that. And hopefully we can just start building slowly and building it through the drafts again and stuff like that. That's what we really got to start doing more of. But that's going to be the case now, is we're going to have to build through the draft and really try our hardest to build through the draft. So Martel, Lespic we got to get rid of, so we'll just buy him out. We will go and trade him for picks. Martin Frick, he is out of here. Tim Stetzel, we're gonna have to wait a while for him. We're gonna let him develop. That's one guy that we're gonna let develop. Probably one of the only guys that we're gonna really let develop. Savage will sign on the team. Could be used for some picks later on in a little trade. Defensively, Adam Fox, we'll sign him back to another deal. 4 years should be good at like 3.25. Keep everybody else. Mazan. We got to get rid of Schmaltz. We got to get rid of Siemens. We got to get rid of Mike Riley as well. Fuck me, man. This team is starting to turn into a dumpster fire a bit. UC Saros for 1 year. Tristan Jerry, 1 year. Perfect. That's the way I wanted to see things. Lindgren, we can't have him on the team anymore, so we'll sign Duncan. And then we'll also sign this Greg Chev guy as well. Hopefully Duncan develops fast. That's what we're hoping and praying for, that he develops fast. And then we have a starting goaltender. This was our big year that we really were going to push for the playoffs this year. But here we are, sitting not in a spot where we're looking like a for sure fire playoff team. But things could turn around. I'm not totally just disconnecting from this team just yet. I still have that belief that, hey, we could possibly try and make a push. Like, there's that possibility that we can fix the team up a bit, make this team a real fucking pusher for the playoffs. We'll sign all these guys because we're going to need fucking depth, and we're not going to have any depth the longest time. If we need to trade these guys, we'll get rid of them, but for right now, we're going to sign them, and we'll use them for the AHL so they can play down there, just so we can have enough contract people to play on the team. So hopefully we can get these last couple guys. Miles would just not want to sign, but whatever. We'll just send the free agency and be done and over with. So hopefully there's some good players in this year's free agency. We really got to hope for that. We will hire back Jonathan Fox since he's been a good coach to us. We will hire him back. I forgot that we needed to hire and fire everybody. I totally forgot about that. Doesn't really matter who we sign anyways. Jonathan Fox. So what is he? He's a generalist. We need some good power play and penalty kill people. That is a guarantee right there. So good power play and penalty kill. Graham, perfect associate coach. Absolutely perfect. Graham. Oh, sorry guys for the mic there. Just scratching my shoulder. We will also sign an assistant coach as well that can do practically. I think we really want to focus on the PK a bit. I think PK will definitely be a huge interest in my mind. Whatever the Piers Horgan, he could be our assistant coach. There we go. We'll sign a goalie coach much later on. Scouting we'll worry about later. We will get that signed once we take a look at the free agency. So we know what we have a good second line. We need to build more up on the depth side. And the thing is, we got some 26-year-olds. And that is a case that, hey, we could sign these guys if they don't fucking turn over age. I mean, you got Philip Forsberg as well. Who else do you got that's 26 right now? You got a 25-year-old and Anthony Duclair is open. You could possibly make a playoff team out of this. And like I've said before, like, do we want to go all in this season, or do we want to wait until future years? And that's a big case that, hey, all we need is a couple more guys to really push this team over the max, and then we can start doing our moves and trading people when they're expiring, right? So you already got the first line of Guriana, Bjorkstrand, and blah. Your depth is already solidified with Sorelli, Kapanen, and Casa. That is already fucking solidified. You still got more depth players to go with. Defensively, you got Sergachev, Fox, right? You can fucking totally use Jonesy and stuff like that and pick him up for the team. Now, the case is, since we are able to search these players' fucking birth dates up, we're going to do a little bit of Google searching to see if we can sign Seth Jones. I really wish we got those other players. But, I mean, if we get Seth Jones and who is it, Rasmus Ristolainen, that really sets us up defensively. But the thing is, I don't think we're going to be able to sign all of them. We're only going to be able to sign 2 of them. Seth Jones, October 3rd. So that's right before the season starts. What's Rasmus Ristolainen's birth date? Because it's borderline, but it's not. What's Ristolainen's birthday? His is on October 27th, so that means Ristolainen kind of wins the battle since he's a little bit younger. We will get him on a year contract, sign him for a bunch of money for $11 million. Hopefully he'll sign for the team. We will also be signing Philip Forsberg onto the squad as well. We will sign him at that much, and then also later on down the list, unless we can find a young centerman to come help us out. But that really doesn't look like there's a case of that there's a young centerman in this bitch. There is Anthony Duclair. We got Jankowski, but we already got depth fucking up the yin-yang. We're good on that. Duclair, looks like you'll be coming to the team, my boy. Duclair, where are you? There you are. We will just sign you for a year as well. 4.875. Anthony Duclair. There we go. Hopefully that will help a bit more on the depth-wise of and push towards the playoffs. We got to sign scouts as well, because that is the most important thing. Not even the coaches. We got to get some scouts on this fucking team, because that is the most important part of this team, is being able to draft. And we're not able to draft, might as well just have a fucking shit team. But we will get everybody on the squad and ready to go. Fucking little TSN update, but it's nothing because it's soccer, I think. Oh, no, it's American football, just the college shit that I really don't give a fuck about. Because I really don't give a shit about American fucking football. No, or college football. I don't really watch very much college football. My computer's about to die, boys. Gotta plug that bitch on in. There we go. There should be a little bit, hopefully better audio. Hopefully it didn't shit out on you guys. I'm very sorry if it did. We'll get him on the team, and then the Russian scout as well that we need to get on the team. So some good European scouts coming to the Quebec Nordiques. And I'm doing 2 Quebec Nordiques franchise modes. I mean, the other can count because it's under 26. That's a big deal. So Duclair, you'll be coming to the team. I just seen that we got Duclair. Very, very nice. Now, hopefully we can get Ristolainen. And there we go. Ristolainen has signed with the Quebec Nordiques. And we also got Philip Forsberg. See? Now we're starting to build a team. Now this team is only ready for 1 year, though. That is the biggest problem. Now, the thing is with this team, if you don't trade the 26-year-old before trade deadline, you're practically fucked. You're fucked with that player. I mean, Philip Forsberg, we're going to have to trade him. I didn't mean to sign him for that much. So if we don't trade him, we only have to trade him for a 7th-round pick. That's the way that things go. If we don't trade him away before, I mean, Leipzig. If they're not big value players like Leipzig or whatever, then it doesn't really matter. I think what we do now is we get up to the regular season and we go and see what the team is made of. We got Ruslan and Shrikachev. We are going to be a solid defensive team. Really are. We are going to be a solidified defensive team. I'm really excited to see how this team turns out to be. But we will trade these guys away for a couple picks. And will that go through? Yes, it does. Boom, bada, bing. We get some more players off the team. And we will look at... We need more players. Man, I wish I was fucking an actual team. Sean Couturier would be so good. Akil Thomas, a guy that we can easily sign for sure. I don't know why they didn't sign him, but we can easily get Akil Thomas to the team and Kuffner. We get both of those guys easily to the team, and now we already practically got filled up on players. We just got to sign a couple more, and then we could go from there. So we get him, and then Billy Sararview, and we are ready to go for the next season. Awesome. I'm all ready to go. Are you guys ready to go? I feel like we could definitely pick up 1 or 2 more guys. I feel like Tim Stetson, that Hiru guy, we could use to go after somebody. Now, this is the year that we go all in. Third year is a season that we're going all in for one basic fact. Akil Thomas is going back. That's okay. That is okay. So we're going after this for one basic fact, is that we're going all in, and then next year we're going to be dog shit. And we know that for a fact because we're not going to have the players or the funds to do any good after this year. Remember, we cannot trade those 27-year-olds after this year. So if we're not doing very well, the possibility of maybe just going and trading everyone might be the fucking case. That's might be a thing that we might do. We might just totally just uplift this team and change it all up after this. So we'll really have to see what we do here with the under-26 challenge team and see what we do when we get there. Tim Stetzel could be a guy that we trade away. We got to set up captains and stuff like that. So Sammy Black captain him, and then Shrikachev is our captain for sure. So done there. Now let's take a look at the team. Not at the lineups. I meant to go for roster moves. I use. Ooh, Sammy Black. He's up there, my man. That is looking very, very beautiful. I'm happy about that. So let's take a look at your Quebec Nordiques, and let's look at what we have. Sammy Black, first liner. Look at that beautiful shit. 25 years old. We have him firm. A couple more years. Absolutely perfect. You got Philip Forsberg. He's 27. RIP. So officially, we cannot have Philip Forsberg on the team. And that's just part of the rules that we cannot have him if he turns 27 before. We cannot have him on the team. Ruslan does, so we can keep him on the team. So that means we're going to have to make some fucking trades because Philip Forsberg cannot be on the team. We're going to have to trade for a 7th-round pick, which sucks. That sucks. But we have the depth to go out there and trade for somebody to help us out for this year, since we didn't go all in, but I feel like we can go. I mean, we don't need to go all in. I feel like we get rid of Forsberg. You just get rid of him to some fucking team that would like him and that could afford him. Like, every team cannot afford this guy right now. There's a team, Columbus. You guys take him for a 7th-round pick there, boys. Fucking just a gift. Just a fucking gift. I really don't give a shit. I think what we do, and the smart idea for this way is because of the fact that, yeah, we're a good team, but I feel like loading up more in the draft is going to be the way to go with this team. Loading up more in the draft is going to be smarter for us because then we're going to be able to build this team up fucking great. So I think we trade away one guy, Madison Bowie, defensively, and I think we just go from there. And we trade away everybody at the draft. Everybody that we ever have on the team, we trade away so we can pick up as many picks to build for Tim Stetzel and Hirix. We really need to build for those guys, and I want to have the best draft I could possibly have. So Madison Bowie, you will be going and gone. So we need to recover from the bad draft that we just had not that long ago. We really need to rebound from that. So if we could rebound from that, I think we could rebound from anything. So Columbus, you really don't got anything, but we will take some future picks from you guys for Madison Bowie for sure. We could definitely do that. We'll take off one of the thirds. Sweeten it a touch. Okay, we'll give you guys back a 6. How about that? Does that work for you guys? Sweeten it a fuck off, cunts. Awesomely, fuck off. We'll give you a 5th of fucking next year, bitch. There we go. There we go. So go to roster moves. We'll call up a defenseman, and we'll be all ready to go for the next season. That's awesome. Let's fucking go. Let's get this season going, ladies and gents. And let's get a little bit of simulating done. Best lines to the lineups, and let's configure all the lineups. So what we did last year is, and I'm pretty sure Bjorkstrand played up on the first line. We will put Duclair there, Kapanen with him. Casa not there because he doesn't really play very good there. Unless we can replace Connor Garland. Yes, that works. So Casa, forwards back at Carlson, Mikheyev. I think we'll go with that. I think that works perfectly in my mind. Sam Bennett actually works there better. Jace Howerluck. Center-wise, we got nobody else for depth. That's okay. We'll go with that. Sugarchev versus Linen, Sanheim, Fleury. Do we still have more depth? Fuck me, we still have top 4 fucking people. No, it's either we keep paying Fleury. I mean, Fox we need to keep. So I think it's Sanheim. I think is the guy that we got to get rid of. Sanheim. We're trading Sanheim away as well. And then we will start up the simulation to get things going for the team. So Sanheim, we're going to go backwards this time. And we will look for some different teams to do a trade with. We will pick up a future defenseman. Hinola. Ooh, 20 years old, top 6. Yes. That is a guy that I want. Sanheim, practically for Hinola, 20 years old. He's young. He's developing very, very nicely. So we'll also pick up a 3rd and a 4th. We'll just see if that will work. No. We'll just put the 4th there. No, just straight up. Sanheim for Hinola. No, it does not work. That's okay. We will add a fit to this trade. Will that work? Just a bit low for you guys. That's okay. We'll add a couple more picks to this trade. And I'm not too worried because we're going to get a bunch more picks later on. We're going to get a bunch more. So, another deal done. We're worsening our chemistry, which should help us bail more for that cup, which is what we want defensively. I think we got too many guys. We got to send down Pelch. And that works out perfectly. I am all ready to go for this upcoming season. I am all ready to fucking go. I am all ready to get some big W's, get some big wins for the team. That is what we're going to be baking in this upcoming season, ladies and gents. Oh, man, I'm so excited to see what this team will bring. Jace Howerluck was better than Michael Call, so we're going to use Jace Howerluck so he doesn't decrease that. Defensively, we're looking good. Hinola, hopefully he will develop into a very nice defenseman for the team. There we go. Let's start the season off for your Quebec Nordiques. Now, if we're doing very good, then that's great. We don't need to do anything. I mean, we probably will do something. I would like this team to do dog shit, but we'll have to see how well we do. We'll get up to the 15th, and then that will be the ending of the video. And then, yeah, that's practically all we need to say. And let's see if the under-26 team can actually do something this year. It kind of sucks that we lost Philip Forsberg, because I totally would have went all in, and I would have really pushed to get a couple more players for the team. But with the way that things are, Stenzel's still young. We still have probably 8 years with him, so we still got tons of time to really build this team to a franchise-looking team. So right now, this year, let's just bail. Let's have a really bad year, and let's go for some high-up picks. And that's what we're going to be focusing on this year, is really trying to pick the best player that we possibly can and bail as hard as we can this year. And that's what we're hoping for. And hopefully we can get that first overall selection, and then also more with Rustalainen, with some other players, with Bjorkstrand that we're going to be trading, and some other players that we're going to be trading as well to help the team out for the future of this team. I know you're not happy with the team performance. I agree. Disagree. I'm keeping everything the same, buddy. It's going to be better this way. It's going to be better losing these many games than winning. And that's just the way that things are going to be this year, Sergachev. It's going to be a losing year for this team, man. It is going to be a losing year, and that's why you're part of this team, Sergachev. You're here from the fucking start to the day we die, to the day we win that fucking cup. You're going to be with us, hopefully at least. Hopefully you will be with us until we win the cup, which is a very close time zone because he's already 23 years old. Awesome. So Ristolainen already ready to trade as he's 27 years old. And 4-7-3. We're starting to win a couple games in the start of November, which is, I guess, a good sign, but not really at the same time. But we're still in bottom place here to start the year off. As Ristolainen. He's carrying the team in points. We're not even going to look at the fucking team stats because I don't even want to look at that shit. Sammy Blah having another great year. 12 points in 15 games. He's just been developing so nicely into a great player. Everybody else, I mean, you're looking at decently playing players. Everyone's playing about the same. Everyone's doing half decently good. Ristolainen, you got Fleury. Hayden Fleury is having a great year as well. Everyone's looking about the same. And then goaltending, Tristan Jarry is having an amazing year. Really being our head starting goaltender. But do not worry, those guys will be gone anyways by the time next year comes, which will be the biggest bummer I can ever think of. Anyways, let's take a look at the draft class quickly to see what we're going to be coming up against this upcoming year. And we got some players, man. We got some players that we can go after. Shane Wright, who is a big one, sniper. We got Matthew Savoy, and it's a deep draft, man. If we get a couple picks in the top 10, that is perfect. That's what I'm going to be looking for. But right now, guys, I'm going to sign off. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Adios, amigos.